Ooh. Give me that game. Boop. Oh. Only this is a rare achievement. Nice. All right. Okay, I wasn't sure how it was actually going to treat me on that aspect because I still have my controller plugged in. But it asked me if what I wanted to use. Oh, I suppose I should actually go ahead and pour my beer. Last beer for a little while. Might go ahead and buy some more, but I might buy some actual triples. Oh, wait, hold on. Haven't heard that sound in a while. Ha ha! Now I gotta wait for the head to go down a little bit. Anyways. Right, we just talked to them, talked to Nomu a little bit. He wishes to do a lot of helping. Where's my girl? Cassia's right there. Stop walking up to me and asking me to open my third eye. I can certainly... Ow! Y'all need to stop that.
I won't stand for it.
Just in case that screwed things up. That's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Anyways, all right. Head's gone down enough. Cheers. A group of risk that stand around stands apart from the governor's circle. The whisperings carries a tinge of displeasure. The clear leader of this gathering is a gaunt, bilious-faced man dressed in Sarba colors. This must be Marcus himself, head of the house. He offers you a ceremonious bow. My congratulations, your lord. May the Omnissiah, praise the Omnissiah, grant you understanding. The woman with whom he is conversing, the one dressed in a robe with gear-shaped adornments, is Toriana Gaprick. It is difficult to read her face due to it being covered in numerous augmentations. Observe the guests. Looks rather anxious. Marcus Sarbeck is dressed plainly and austerely for an aristocrat of such a high rank. Oh, he thinks we're very lowly, apparently. He came to the reception with a companion, a woman of dazzling beauty wearing a gilded augment necklace around her throat. His wife, probably. Heinrichs, who joined the group unnoticed, mostly keeps silent, listening intently to their every word. Lean toward Heinrichs. Interesting conversation. It's been very illuminating. Give me plenty of food for thought. Time to say it, scum chat. Because I'm a scummer. New goal. Drink for every time I fail. I should probably drink more for my other fail, too. Yum. Suppose I should actually get to here and, like, make an actual quick save. Yeah. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna. Okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna take very many more drinks. Oh, it's celebratory drink. For an inscrutable man, Heinrichs is being even more inscrutable than usual. It's as if he is hiding something important. Is there something you would like to tell me? Nothing urgent. Heinrichs casts an impassive look at you and immediately glances away. And what can you tell me about my guests? Well, Marcus Serbeck is all but throwing darts at your portrait. He is more astute at choosing women than enemies. He is trying to entice Gaprick to his side, but she is too frightened after the fiasco on Kiavagama. Oh. Even in leisure, you never cease to be of help. I appreciate it. That is why they call it the unsleeping eye of the Inquisition. Even in sleep, I hear everything. Everything? Anyways, before this gala concludes, there is something I'd like to tell you. Be careful today. I sense that a wave of darkness will soon hit our defensive lines, and I hope that I will still get a chance to meet you there as an ally. Yeah. How are you these days, Toriana? Like a forging hammer, Toriana's voice falls heavily on the ear. The corruption of Kiavagama was a great blow to my family. The contemptible Cubist Delphin betrayed our trust, desecrated the forged cathedrals, and took my esteemed cousin's life. On behalf of my family, I humbly beg you to forgive our negligence. I am ready to accept any punishment. There is something lurking beneath Toriana's repentant expression, a grudge. It would seem that she was personally offended by the nightmare into which Cubist Delphin plunged her domain, and she feels betrayed. Tell me more about your family. We Gabrax originate from the Calixis sector, from the clusters of planets known as the Leth Wards. We worked faithfully for the good of our masters there, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and through our service, we gained a spark of the Omnissiah, praise the Omnissiah, Omnissiah's knowledge. Then fate tied us through the bonds of fealty to the venerable Von Valancius dynasty, and we found ourselves in the Corona's expanse. Generation after generation, we fulfilled our duty faultlessly until Kiavagama destroyed and disgraced our name. You are part of the heal the wounds inflicted on Kiavagama, and your house will be forgiven. Toriana raises her mechanical eyes to the ceiling. I swear on the Omnissiah's all-encompassing insight, we will make every effort to justify the cost of its resurrection. Marcus scoffs. It was only a year ago that none could doubt House Gaprick's usefulness. Yet here you are, Toriana, on your knees, justifying the cost. Oh, what a dick. Marcus, I'm surprised you just deigned to make an appearance here this evening. His face twists into an unpleasant smile, which makes the artificial skin on the left side of all the more prominent. I'm a servant of the Von Valancius dynasty. Had I not come, I would have committed an act of unacceptable insolence and damaged my family's honor. His wife offers you a charming smile as if apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. Her large, dark eyes are brimming with curiosity. What has you so displeased, Marcus? I am your dynasty's loyal servant, but you have asked, and I will answer. Too long has the Cronus Expanse lived under the rule of the rogue traders. The privileges granted them make people think that commoners too can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperium. After the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of the law, not exceptions to it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they do not. Even you, your lordship, are the subject of the strangest of rumors, and you have just recently inherited your protectorate. Conrad, Verkpeter's people, for instance, claimed that you had a hand in the esteemed Theodore's demise and accuse you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether or not their claims are true. The people hear them, believe them, and think that they may follow your example. Oh. Jesus. You speak of the sector's future with such confidence. Could it be that you want this power for yourself, that you simply envy the rogue traders? Judging by the chuckles among the nobles, your words have found their mark. Marcus blushes in humiliation. Not in the slightest, your lordship. I content with my role as a servant. Toriana looks away tactfully so as not to see her associate being disgraced. I wish to know more about House Sarbeck. The Sarbeck clan was one of the first noble houses who arrived at the Cronus Expanse. For millennia, we have served at the Golden Throne and kept the faith. Sarbeck warriors have led in 100 wars and at different times have ruled a great many colonies of the Von Valancius dynasty. I would like to become better acquainted with your wife. This ought to go good. Marcus is visibly vexed by this shift in the conversation. His wife offers you a reserved smile. It is an honor to be in your company, your lordship. It is my pleasure. Marcus is lucky to have a beautiful wife, perhaps more so than you are to have him. Oh, that is rude. You flatter me, your lordship, but I cannot say that it is not to my liking. Regina gives you a charming smile. Meanwhile, Toriana and Marcus are watching the conversation unfold, not quite believing their eyes and ears. Your countenance is familiar somehow. Could it be your resemblance to the image of Saint Meleta? I wouldn't dream of claiming to be any resemblance to a great saint. I lack her virtue. The glint in Regina's eyes betrays her genuine interest in you. I hope this won't be the end of our acquaintance. Oh my god! I hope this won't be the end of our acquaintance. You wouldn't mind if I wrote you from time to time, would you, your lordship? Marcus, you wouldn't mind, would you? You can almost hear the crunching of teeth as Marcus answers in a high and a hateful hiss. Certainly not. Oh, I'm loving this. I promise to answer whenever I am not occupied with the conquest and destruction of the enemies of humanity. Regina smiles, triumphant and flattered. I daren't count on such generous courtesy, your lordship. Marcus grips the hilt of his parade blade as if trying to strangle it and squeeze fiercely. A high honor for House Sarabek. We came in, got some dirt from Heinrichs, and then got sassed by this noble. He's even shaking his head. He's like, what the hell just happened? Yeah, sassed by a noble, put him in his place, and then hit on his wife. We are such a dick. I love it. Oh my god. That was great. That was fantastic, Chad. I hope your lordship is pleased and not yet tired. If you wish to revive yourself a little, I would suggest proceeding to the courtyard. If I may be so bold, many guests have chosen to move into the fresh air and will be eager to offer you their congratulations. What do you think of the reception? It is magnificent, and I dare say it will live on as the premier high society event of the sector for many years. I will return to the guests. I don't think there's much more to actually talk about. I talked to them. I don't think there's much more to do. There's not much else for me to do. Okay. I like that little addition that they added, that little ding, let you know when that the game's done loading. Your gems are ready, your lordship. Guards, intrude. Quiet. Time to sleep.
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
Oh, is that what Heinrichs was kind of... Okay. If the Inquisition wishes to have a talk with me, I am glad to be at its service. Oh, will my servant live?
Probably. Unless he suffered from hidden ailments, he will soon come to without any major damage to his health. Either way, oblivion is a far safer option for him than the dangerous privilege of being a witness to this conversation.
Heinrichs, I thought we were friends. But friends don't break into each other's chambers in the middle of the night with weapons, do they?
We used other means of travel to pay you this visit. I assure you, rogue trader, that all your locks are in order.
Well, the Inquisition, remind me, who are you?
Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar, head of the Coronis Conclave. I'm authorized by the grace of the Emperor to watch over the Coronis expanse, root out heresies, and preempt the Xenos threat.
Yeah. You've heard of the name Xavier Calcazar, of course, but you know nothing about the accomplishments and victories of this man who is the de facto warden of the Expanse. Archives and chronicles grow surprisingly quiet at the moment the Lord Inquisitor becomes involved.
No need to search your memory. My war is waged on clandestine fronts, and any battle reports are always thoroughly filtered. Trust me, you need not know the manner of things I have to face and the measures I sometimes have to take. Such knowledge is dangerous to the mind.
Well, I'm at your service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account. Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drukhari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
As he's saying these words, he shoots you a searching look from under his brows, like a regicide player who just made the first move is now watching for his opponent's reaction. Feels an awful lot like an interrogation.
Does it? We're in your chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health, and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite candor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned into an interrogation.
Huh. Well, what do you want us to know about Janus?
What was the reasoning behind your decision to let Xenos, enemies of humanity, live and act on a planet that belongs to you?
In the face of heresy, the Xenos seemed like acceptable allies to me. There have been precedents for this, correct?
Your way of thinking is curious. Dangerous, but curious nonetheless. I would suggest exercising utmost caution should you wish to continue on this path.
How'd you come to be so remarkably well informed?
Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know about your life? It is my job to know everything, and I do it very well. Keep that in mind.
You knew what was happening on Janus. Why didn't you intervene yourself?
I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error. Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take.
Alright, what do you want to know about Kiava?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Let the priest... Actually, I know we preserved it and returned, but I thought they would have already got rid of all that stuff. Anyways, let the priesthood, of which Cubus Delphim belonged, answer for his crimes. The Adeptus Mechanicus would do well to watch their members more closely.
Clever. Alas, everyone guilty of negligence within the ranks of the priesthood of Mars has already been identified and punished. Right now, I am assessing the actions of your dynasty. I hope you realize that we're talking about more than the fate of some colony. I care not for a single planet, however profitable and populous. But should corruption raise its head again on Kiava Gamma and try to spread, I will burn it away. And you will be guilty of criminal negligence.
Fair enough. The Drukhari have shown an interest in me. Are you referring to my ruined capital?
Yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart. Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos, to have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts, meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
Oh, wow. Xenos made more attempts on St. Juice's life than mine. Does that make him a traitor too?
So you already think you're cut from the same cloth as St. Drusus, do you? Ambitious? I'll make note of it.
Have I answered all your questions?
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvia about you? Why did you choose to ignore the warning of a member of the Inquisition that a protracted sojourn near the dying Rykad Minoris could bring corruption down upon your ship. Were you driven by your concern for the people or forbidden interest? Was it virtuous of you to allow the warp-stricken Voidsmen to join your crew? The ones who served on the ship that was turned into a trap for you by Kunrad Voitvir? Isn't it possible that they were part of the blight he had sown? The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. But it won't in this case. The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future. I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
Theodore cooperated with you?
And benefited greatly from it. The warrant's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it. Let me demonstrate how it works. In your retinue, there is a Psyker who is yet to receive Terra's sanction, which, as we both know, is a grave threat and a blasphemy to the laws of the Imperium. I am aware of this secret, but I'm not displeased in the slightest. And so she lives on, your handy Psyker, Idira Tlass.
I know that Theodore was concerned about the fate of the dynasty and certain restricting obligations. Was it perhaps due to your partnership with her? I cannot... okay. I cannot deny the possibility that Lady Theodora may have lamented losing some of the freedom and she enjoyed prior to my arrival in the Expanse, nor will I deny that our partnership began with me exerting a certain amount of influence. However, you are not Lady Theodora. Let us put the difficulties that encumbered our relationship to rest along with her. I do not recommend troubling yourself with the affairs of the past. For they have no bearing on your present position. Theodora chose to forget about this particular matter. Follow her example. Why such interest in my person?
You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis Expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector, but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? Then why are the pirates themselves clueless? The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades, and there is a logic and method to their previously chaotic raids. Even 2 packs of Space Wolves, blessed Space Marines summoned in my name, did not cool their interest in the Expanse. A mighty explorative fleet, which has studied the Expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. House Chorda has clamped down on insurgents, yet its acts of brutality breed troublemakers just as quickly as they're executed, and this bloody carousel has consumed the attention of the esteemed Incendiar. Korligos Winterscale has abruptly lost all interest in his domain, and his only apparent concern now is hunting even more dangerous xenobeasts. And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished, stabbed in the back by her own Master of Whispers. The Expanse is swiftly losing its protectors right when communication with the Imperium is being disrupted by the raging warp. Basically, all the Expanse has left is me and you if you follow my instructions.
Is Heinrich staying in my retinue, or are you taking him back?
Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
What's your opinion on the opinion of Heinrichs?
Without a doubt, Master Van Kellogg's has earned my complete trust by repeatedly demonstrating courage, loyalty, and cunning. His mathematical mind, not given to sentiment, can be of great use in an emergency. You, my dear Heinrichs, have made a far better agent than you would have a pilot of an Imperial Knight.
You can stay.
Then Master Van Kellogg's will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
But what deal are we talking about?
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that, when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them. I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts. It would be rude of me not to follow suit. Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid. The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Scarlet means that you have shed your blood for the good of the Imperium, and therefore, you deserve to have his servants shed their blood for you.
On behalf of my house, I, Zircon von Valancius, hereby promise and guarantee to offer the Inquisition any assistance it may require. The Emperor protects.
I am glad to hear it. Your oath has been heard and added to the record. Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep. And for...
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, Rogue Trader.
Okay. We got an Inquisitor. We got another Inquisitor, bro.
The rise of the Rogue Trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the von Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Okay. You spent the first few hours of your morning listening to the High Factorum's likely report of the latest trade exchange, arrangements, disputes, and countless bureaucratic procedures. From outside the illuminated, tightly closed windows, you can hear the muffled sounds of Dargonis and its everyday life. Life that has been passing you by lately as you have been preoccupied with the affairs of your protectorate from dawn until dusk. Clementia barely contains a yawn. Once Janice Donrock has finished, she shuffles out of her dead sleep. Thank you for your report, High Factorum. Your work is highly appreciated, both by everyone here and at the Adeptus Administratum. Your Lordship, we're almost done here. We just need to go over the final items on today's agenda that I would like to report to you personally. Truly, the God Emperor has blessed me with diligent subjects. Speak. Allow me to pass on gifts from your loyal subjects. The high nobility of Dargonis, it goes without saying that every living soul in your protectorate is blessed to serve your lordship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant as a token of deepest appreciation of your magnanimity toward their esteemed families. House Viserion made arrangements for the delivery of several tons of supplies for your future journeys. The house is also transferring a regiment of its finest into your personal charge. Each of these brave troopers has undergone rigorous void-fair training and will be humbled to lay down their life for you, Lord Captain. Wow. Lord Captain, news of particular import has come from the House's intelligence network. Calcazar is rumored to be planning a visit to football. A number of Imperial Navy ships were commandeered by Calcazar, and they are also being scrambled to footfall. Furthermore, we have received reports claiming that secret messages were delivered to the capital worlds of House Corda and Winterscale. It is possible that Lord Inquisitor's call to arms may smother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing an increasing number of skirmishes between their ships in neural systems. I do not doubt that her ladyship Corda will attempt to sway the Lord Inquisitor to her side. Especially since his lordship Winterscale's luck seems to be running out. Riots have broken out on several of his worlds, and yet he has shown no intention of quelling them. Instead, the rogue trader inflicted brutal punishment upon one of his oldest colonies, Vesuvius Secundus, based on allegations of seditious sentiment. Oddly enough, our agents were unable to find any proof of sedition among the populace there. As soon as we have any updates, we will be the first to know. Lastly, your pet Xenos Irlet, she's not my pet, I believe, is seeking a meeting with you. She had the audacity to defile the rogue trader's palace with her profane presence and refused to leave until she has spoken with you. She is a part of my retinue. Shut it! I would never presume to be able to read the emotions of Xenos, but they already appeared perturbed. I believe she mentioned a void ship of some sort. It may be best if you told her, or if she told you everything directly. And with that, please allow me to Master Danrock to take our leave. Perhaps that last request will serve as a welcome distraction. Indeed, your lordship's stay on Dargonis has been rather long. However, your protectorate is now enjoying a period of relative stability that, for the time being, no longer demands your lordship's personal involvement in its affairs. Glory to the rogue trader. Ah, here, let's out here. Okay. Oh, that's a... Oh, boy. Ah, excuse me. Well, my beer is gone. And I have no more beer. But I do have wine and mead. So I think we'll drink some mead. I'm going to be right back with a glass. Okay. And pour me a glass of mead. And cheers, chat. Okay. The wearer gains plus 25 persuasion and the Inquisitor's Decree ability that can be used once per day. Once per combat. Wow.
I won't compromise my principles.
All right, time to been starting to run into a lot of Xenos enemies, so we'll actually hold on to that. No. Oh. Oh, I ain't getting rid of that. Just something that will... They don't need this anymore. I was using this, but I think I want to change that. Oh. Seems pretty good. Ooh. Grants bonus plus 10 in awareness. What is your awareness? Your awareness is 120. Oh, I think we... Yeah, I think we reserve 10 points of that. Ooh. Yoink. Give her a little bit more HP on that. Okay, you are my Lore Imperium. Using reload for any weapon cost -1 AP. Isn't that what you were using? If the wearer did not spend MP during their turn, they gain +10 to all the characteristics. She moves a lot, so that's actually... Wait, when did she get this? But yeah, she actually moves a lot, so that's probably useless on her. So... that's probably a better item on her. Heretic follower, huh? Okay, we'll go with that for now. Now we need to give you a new item to go right here. That actually might be good on you. Okay. Let's go have ourselves a nice little chat with Earlet. Oh, not voiced. Blarg. Anyways, Alantok, at last you have left your ornate cage. For many a turn have I sought to meet you, and yet your servant, the one who is like the silver-haired Abelard but twice as young, has no favor at the request of a child of Assyrian. Take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended for you. While you were mending the wounds of this world left by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, not Kruderak's fate, merely traces of it. As Miriam found sanctuary under the boughs of the Lilithon's forest, so did my other kin find refuge in a system known as the Atlas Reach. We must make a journey there with haste, before new dangers destroy the witnesses who can show me await the lost Kruderak, whose fate remains shrouded by the stars. The knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Alantok. I ask that your metal-winged ship take me along that thread before it tears under the strain of time and circumstances. How were you able to contact them? No, I did not contact the Assyrian. I have no means to do so, but I had enough time to explore the strong jungle of your world while we were preoccupied with your urgent matters. Path of the Outcast has taught me to observe and listen to the world around me. In this case, the throngs of Monkey at the port. Hearing the conversations, rumors, chance words, like parts of a spectacle mosaic, they came together to form a hazy image. My kin were seen in the Atlas Reach, and now all we have to do is pull the web of connections and possibilities to uncover whatever is concealed from the unseeing eye. Give me the coordinates, and I shall take you wherever you wish to go. You will? The ice in Earlet's eyes melts away for a moment. She was very surprised by that. Thank you, Alantok. If this path indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. A rare happening between our kin. Huh. Okay, so nothing else really actually here, so. Hey, Mouth, how's it going? How am I? I'm doing great. How about you? Welcome to the Rare Tuesday streams. Good, just finished playing some Warhammer. Ooh, nice. What'd you play? You played more. You are Orc. You play Orc faction, don't you? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Oh God, I am so sorry if I forget. Oh. No, Custodes. Okay. Apologies. I think that was another viewer that played Orcs. And by finished, I mean we had to put it on hold 1.5 rounds in because tabletop sim memory leaks. Oh no! That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Had a tile list because I can do whatever I want on table sim. Fun how that is. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was going mostly good. Breacher, I gotta love Breacher teams. I have yet to actually play a lot of factions. All I have done, because I'm still very new, is play Tyranids and Ultramarines.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
I have enjoyed.
Tau Breachers are very short-range units that come with shotguns that hit like trucks. Well, it's a shotgun. Of course it's gonna hit like a truck.
Greetings.
Okay. Trouble developments. Wait for news from the Von Valencia spies. And follow breadcrumbs. The system where the Eldari refugees are currently... Oh, that's a Chapter 3 quest? 2 attacks per model, 10 models in a unit. So, ooh. So, 20 attacks. Nice. And 3 ups to hit, 6 strength, 1 AP, 1 damage. That's actually not too bad. With a leader, you can bring it up to 3 attacks per model, and with the Tao's army rule, you can bring it up to a 2 up to hit. Ho! Yeah. And also reroll wound rolls against targets and objectives. On objectives. Sounds like Gene Stealers. Except they get the Gene Stealers get the Brood Lord as a leader, which gives them dev wounds. Anyways, okay. Put them in a Tao's transport, and you are very good to go. I bet. You know what? Sure. Lose 12 people, 7 people. Yeah, no, not worth it. And I just remembered after completing my second turn that I was supposed to have lethal hits on any units I guide with. Oh, well. One thing that I'll actually really enjoy is a good combination that I really enjoy is lethal hits with sustained hits. I love that combination. For the first 3 rounds, but that's when most of the game happens anyway. That's part of the detachment I had. Lethal sustained is always fun to have. Yep, basically a little combo that I do with my Marines is I have heavy intercessors, and then I attach them with the Apothecary Biologist, which gives them lethal, and then I give in the Gladius Task Force, give them the enhancement that gives them sustain hits. And when you're in the Devastator Doctrine, they get crits on 5-ups. So, yeah, that's a lot of lethal and sustained hits. Anyways, my attachment was that for the first 3 rounds, every gun has assault, and you get lethal hits if you guide someone with the army rule. Nice. Nice. Tal's armor rule is that you can use 1 unit to guide another unit against a specific enemy unit. Guided units have a +1 to hit the guided target, but a -1 to hit anyone else. Oh. That's how that works. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so I have nothing really else to go on. Tao's thing is they have insane shooting but no melee. That's what I've heard. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like your melee on town units hits on 5s. Oh god. But isn't the reverse for orcs? They are insane in melee, but crap in shooting. It is literally only present as a necessity. Wow. All right, so we just need like 100 rep more and then we got it. Oh, I need to be at 400 more. Oh, God. Orcs can have decent shooting because they have awful accuracy, but they have but they fire a comical amount of bullets. I hit on 5s, but I shot you 320 times, so statistically something probably is happening. 320 looks an exaggeration. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, like what I understand. Oh. from what I get is Tau is the shooting army. Orcs are the melee army, but their shooting is I have a bunch of shooting, but maybe something will happen. And Chaos Marines are like, we're either melee or we're shooting. Guardsmen are just like, we have lots and lots of guns. Orcs are melee with funny shooting options. Orcs are just funny in general. They are the comical relief of Warhammer. And again, I agree, the only faction in Warhammer that is happy. Okay, so maybe I'll go for this. I'll then just see what Erlet's using. Or he might have a gun in Orcs that is really inaccurate and only one shot, but it does something really funny on a hit, probably. Wait, isn't there an Orc with a roulette gun? Yeah, the bubble chucka on the mech gun. You roll a die to see what it even does. I love it. Oh, Orcs may be my next army. After I at least get a K points in, okay, so, alright. So I have 1K points, statistically, until the, data slate and MFM pop up. I think they're doing it this weekend. Yeah, I think they're doing it this weekend, the 22nd or something like that. Statistically, I have a 1K point army of Space Marines. They're more than likely going to be Ultramarines, not entirely sure. I do have a K plus points in Tyranids because that's going to be my main army that I focus on. Hopefully they get help. And now I'm about to start working on Adeptus Sororitas, which I should get my boxes next week, hopefully. That way we can actually start building them, because once I do get them, I'm just going to start building like crazy, along with some ruins. And then I'll probably start working on my Tyranids until I have roughly 2K points for an army. And then after the Tyranids, I might try and go for a 1K point Orc army. I'm gonna have units. Anyways, Irlet, what weapon do you have again? Oh God, well, I don't need that gun. Anyways, my favorite discovery was when I looked at the battle wagon datasheet and saw that one of the guns it had a random strength characteristic, D6 plus 6 strength. Who does that? Wait, what? Whoa, what? What? I think that's the literally only data sheet with a random string. Hold on. Okay, it's a battle wagon. Unless it's one of its special characteristics. The zap gun? Dive up. The funniest part is this has anti-vehicle power-up, so that hardly matters against half the things you'll shoot it at. I love it. I love it. I love it, chat. I love it. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna have the orcs are gonna be fun to play. Just they orcs are gonna be fun. And I detached that weapon too, just for the hell of it. Orcs are great. I love them. Orcs are great. Oh. Okay. What was I? Oh no, I forgot what I opened your Let's thing up for. Oh right. I wanted to see what weapon she was using. Okay, we're not gonna worry about what weapon she has. Okay. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. I like Votan, but my friend already plays him, so I don't want to play him. Also play him. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Oh. There's just so many armies I actually just want to collect. Oh, sorry. Sorry, beatboxing here. Which I'm horrible at. Anyways, Lord, your lordship. The high factorum bows low. Every few moments, Danrock brings a perfumed cloth to his face, but his expression remains obsequious. What does that mean? Obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree. Anyways, members of your crew have made a request to allow them to proclaim their most profound devotion to the Lord Captain. Personally, young man. A man in a worn uniform bows awkwardly. Your Highness, gracious Lord Captain, please let me speak on behalf of the whole crew and everyone, and express our gratitude to you. Officially, so to speak. The kind of leader you are, the way you treat people, it's now known in every corner of the expansion, from football to the poorest, dirtiest, most unremarkable planet. All praise your dedication to the human spirit and goodwill. Everyone wants to serve under your command. There's no need to there's no end to the volunteers, so the other day when we were clearing out an abandoned sector for new living quarters, we found a forgotten vault. Brought into the wild of the ship literally beneath our feet. Well, it turned out the vault had some centuries-old weapons in it. They look a bit odd, but they're powerful for sure. The good tech priests helped with the assembly of and consecration of the weapons, and now you can strike down your enemies with even greater might. What? Your lordship, apart from the weapons, the crew has sent one more find to the bridge as a token of its internal gratitude. A most ancient mechanism, which our tech priests have dubbed the Celestium Observatorum. Alas, its machine spirit refuses to heed their rites, which makes the device more symbolic and aesthetic than practical in purpose. Do you wish to see it? Of course. Looms over the deck while the spirit of this ancient mechanism has gone silent forever. The words intricately inscribed on its frame can still serve as a source of resolve. A keen gaze sunders the darkness of Bloom with a deceit and reduces all corruption to ash. Oh.
You are spoiling me with the splendor of your presence again, Shireen. Have you decided to treat your soul to the fruits of my eloquence? Or do you wish to discuss business? Oh.
Oh. Alright, so I need to pop here. At the same time, there's something going on down at Footfall. So I suppose I should actually also transport to here. Oh, wow. Oh, Dargonis. There's Kiava Gamma. Janice. Oh, Dargonis. Oh! Where my palace is. Okay, well, I guess we'll look at that here in a second. Oh, well, technically they're waiting on, I need to wait on word from whatever's going on here. Ugh. Blarg. But I haven't been here in a while anyways, so it's fine. Because, yeah, there's also a tech priest that I need to talk to you about, like, discovered planets and whatnot.
Hi all.
Ooh, nice. I have 104. Oh, okay.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Well, that was kind of weird, but I think we're okay. I'm gonna be so mad if I end up starting to just leave. All right, let's see what the problem is. Nearby transport hub has been ravaged by the Drukhari raid. Trade is threatened across the whole region. Bolster the trade convoys and escorts. Boom. I guess that's all there is. Now, this one could be dangerous. we are gonna go down there ourselves. Boop. Because why not, right? I need to get some combat training in.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
You will perish for this affront.
Challenges make the spoils that much sweeter.
Oh, look at all these demons. Actually, I'm gonna start you up here. All right, girl.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
If I must. This tedium is beneath me.
Oh, it's one of... Oh, I've complete... Ah, blarg. I messed something up. I should have actually put Abelard, like, right here so we can actually charge.
It's as good as done.
Because now he's too close.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Oh, well. Live and learn.
Back and call.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
There's that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, sure. I'll just put it right there for now. Oh, hey. Nice. Popping that on. Then joint analysis. You're up next. That means we need to kill you first.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet, Monk. I deal death with my hands.
Nice.
I hear you moving. No more.
Nice. And we're gonna hold on to these.
If I must.
Okay. You know, we'll start with that.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I will not. Strike is a prayer.
Nice. Boop. And switch back.
I am his will made manifest. Doubt is for the weak. You, my Emperor! As the Emperor commands. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll do it.
This is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands.
Nice shooting.
Doubt is for the weak.
I'm a member.
Who, if not me?
Alright, you serve me, and then finest hour, bada
You
boop.
should feel honored to witness this.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. This is not escape the Emperor's judgment.
Damn.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. do it.
Boop.
Strike is a prayer.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act. This is why I was chosen.
Hot damn, we did a lot on that one.
On it.
Oh yeah, that was a lot. Jesus, 124. Okay, just give me that linchpin. Wait, no, not linchpin.
I'll make it happen. Accept your lot.
You can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Damn.
Here's my perfect moment.
Fortune favors the swift.
It's as good as done.
Like, oh my god.
Faith without deed. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was Strike is a prayer.
Sus.
I'll see to it. Consider this a taste of what's to come. Who if not me? I'll see to it.
This has just been... Oh god, is it now finally Abelard's turn? We're not even past turn 2 yet. Jesus.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ways. Target well struck. Indeed. I'd rather not. At your beck and call.
Oh my god.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's justice. Each strike is a prayer.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Oh my god.
My faith shields me.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. Cleanses the body.
Keep your wits about you.
Well, that did it. Oh my god. It's like... Nothing, huh? That's it? Alright. Well, Captain, according to our telemetry, we have arrived at the coordinates you specified. The Augurs do not register any activity on the surface of the local planets, biological or otherwise, but maybe the Xenos are using their arcane technology to conceal their presence. Despite this, the Augur crew managed to locate a faint signal at the system's edge. According to their data, it is coming from an unidentified vessel drifting in the orbit of a local gas giant. My kin could have been faced with a new threat, scavengers like pirates or something worse, if they were taken prisoner. Ooh. Nice. Okay. Plasteel, we are currently okay on. There's an unusual cluster of binary asteroids before us, rich in rare metals and valuable minerals. They are moving in a fairly stable orbit. Oh. Yes. Nice. Has passed through a cloud of cosmic origin. Unfortunately, the dust particles were covered with an icy shell that was frozen into the thick sheet. Anyways, I need another glass. Essentially, another half glass, I should say. This will end up making it officially a full glass. Cheers, chat. So what we got here? Aha. By the way, how far are we off from leveling up? Oh, we're actually a good way. We're actually 602 experience away from leveling up. Hold on. Ah, really? Oh, wait. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Damn! I don't want to do that kind of combat again. Let's do that combat one more time. And because I kind of want to level up. Yeah, like once or twice more.
I always have a backup before the true power of humanity.
Death to its enemies!
Oh dear. Oh, enemy right here.
I may.
There's that. And there's that.
Victory is imminent.
Nice.
It will be done.
Nice.
The spiritual prognosis is favorable.
Right.
Request approved. Running binaric override. Your desire condemns you.
Nice. That was actually really good.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Face the navigator's might.
Damn. We are doing some work here. I need to take care of you, apparently. Okay. Oh, is it because of this thing? Ah. Ah, there we are. If I'm able to take care of this portal warlock, I think that'll be fine.
Just designate a target. This tedium is beneath me.
3. Okay.
I am not your Xenos pet, mortal. You'll death at my hands. hear you moving. No more. If it serves your cause.
Dude, we are rocking this right now.
I understand your intent. If I must.
And boom. There we go.
Onward! Moving out!
That's right. Hit your own allies. We've still got these two left, huh? Well, okay.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
That is for the week.
I'll
Boop.
do it.
Nice.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I'll do it.
You missed. That's
As the
fine.
Emperor commands.
Lovely.
This is why I was chosen.
It's as good as done. You should feel honored to witness this.
Guided by faith, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deed, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment, indeed. God, I'm still destroying people with Argenta.
Accept your lot.
Another soul slipped beyond the veil.
Damn.
I'll make it happen. On it.
Jesus. Oh man, this is just like I can never just not get over the fact that I am destroying these people.
I'll make it happen. I am ready for whatever comes. Who if not me?
I must not falter.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Indeed. For von Valancius.
Oh, Von Valancius,
It
chat.
will be done. At your beck and call. I took care of this one. Follow my lead. Victory is imminent. Indeed.
I refuse. I won't stand for it. My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I won't compromise my principles. Don't let your guard down. I'll make it happen.
Time to take care of that one.
I hear you moving. No more. This tedium is beneath me.
Wow. I love this girl.
I'll see to it personally. The best defense is a good offense. I'll make it happen.
One fewer target.
Damn! There's just the one enemy left? Now two.
I am a savant of destruction.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Wasn't Abelard supposed to gain like an extra turn or whatever? Ah, whatever.
I will do my duty. Gray hair, sure hair.
Me? I am a navigator. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Nice. Wait. Oh, we're like short 30 experience. Ah.
You will pay an even greater price.
But hey, maybe this next warp will do it. At the moment, it is impossible to remove trophies from cargo since communication with the flagship hasn't been established. Weird, but okay. Oh, we didn't gain that XP, huh? Okay. So, even though this is like slightly kind of time consuming, I'll be able. Apparently, I can just do this until I can farm this up. Because, oh god, okay, but I'm not gonna actually do that. This will be the last time.
Is there money to be made?
You don't frighten me.
I will exterminate every last one of you.
Your skull is mine.
Oh my god, we got a Chaos Marine. This ought to be fun.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. It will be done.
I have read tomes of military tactics. If it serves your cause.
Yes, it does.
Weakness is hidden from my sight. I am not your Xenos pet. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Oh, hot damn!
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
As the Emperor commands, I am. This is why I was chosen. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act.
If I may.
Do 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 do. Hey, we level up. That's what I was looking for.
The science of all comprehends all. Cogitation fails. Request approved.
The hell was that? Oh, whatever.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I understand your intent.
All right.
I hear you moving. No more. This tedium is beneath me. If it serves your cause, I'll deal death with my hands.
Nice.
If I must. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. This tedium is beneath me.
Dare you! My faith shields me!
Well, that was slightly
Rejoice
sucky.
in battle!
We only got 2 left.
I'll do it.
I'll hold on to this.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call. It will be done. A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. No matter the cost.
No matter the cost, chat.
My place is at the fore. It will be done. Indeed. It will be done.
You dodged it. How kind of you. Oh.
I'll see to it personally. Consider this a taste of what's to come.
Yeah, I'm unable to do that. That's okay. That's okay though.
I refuse.
Oh, he's unable to do it. Okay.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Okay, need to get these guys all the way up here so we can start taking care of these two. Not really much else I can do.
I'll make it happen.
High momentum.
Ooh, nice. I think I'll hold that off until I get to Argenta. That's not what I meant to do. That's really not what I meant to do, but okay.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Again, another something I didn't mean to do. I misclicked twice in a damn row. Awesome.
Faith without deed is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. That is not the Emperor's will. Power resides in the will of the righteous.
Oh, really? Oh, come
As
on.
the Emperor commands, I act.
I thought that gave her movement, however. Just wasted it. Just wasted my momentum thing.
At your beck and call. Ah, an exemplary strike. Victory is imminent.
Let's attempt this again.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Because, you know, I screwed that up horrendously.
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. You, my Emperor!
I'll see to it personally.
Really?
On it. The best defense is a good offense.
High momentum.
In the name of House Orsellian, I shall prevail.
Abelard.
I will Faith without deeds is worthless. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'll do it.
As the Emperor commands.
There we go. Got him.
Rise to the top.
That
You're left in the dust.
took a bit of finagling. That took a bit of finagling. Especially the last part where I continuously misclicked. Let's go ahead and level up real quick. Shall we? My willpower is at 40. Oh, it's not bad. That's not too bad, actually. Suppose we could up that. One second, chat. Do. So probably swift movement, nimble, grenadier. Oh, excuse me. Oh, nice. Yeah, rarely like, yeah. Grenadier seems like a pretty nice one. Also, getting an extra 2 movements doesn't seem too bad either. But I think we're okay. So I think we're okay on movement. So I think we'll just go to Grenadier. Oh, I already have it. Okay. Sure. Heinrichs! Oh. Sure. Advanced skill logic? Really? Okay. Oh, Cassia, my darling. Alright. Where's It Will Not Die? Damn. Whew. Oh, we can't go up more ballistic? Ah, shoot. Yeah, might as well even out strength, I guess. Where is the Emperor Protects? Or did I just miss it? Right here. Ignore any... Oh, that's nice. Abelard. What are you? Are you from Death World? Imperial world, okay. Nice, 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 nice. And then one more. Oh. That seems good. Training ballistic, huh? All right, there we go. Now to carry on. I was like, I actually wanted to level up real quick before this anyway. So here we go. Time to see how this goes, chat. What are we getting ourselves into? All right, there's that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pop into this. However, I'm gonna head to the restroom, chat. So, this be a good time for y'all to get yourselves a snacky drink, what you need to do real quick. We don't have much longer left, but I still need to go to the restroom. Be right back. Okay, sorry about that. All right. Lanky, haggard-looking officer with sunken cheeks stares at you in fright. His body is shifting as if from a feverish chill, and his eyes are darting back and forth anxiously. Your lordship, rogue traitor, that what brings you to our humble ship? Stop chirping like a leaf in the wind, monkey. Answer me, have you seen others like me in the system? If you have, tell me where, when, and under what circumstances your paths crossed and diverged afterwards. The officer's eyes widen at the sight of Irlet. His face grows even paler than before, and his lips move in a wordless prayer, unable to utter a word in response. A whirlwind of orange and blue torments their souls. Can you not feel its gust in the air all around us? Its hues are terrifying indeed. Who are you? We are... The officer swallows and gives you a strange look and then closes his eyes. Emperor, forgive me.
You monkey never learn. I'm beginning to think that your kind is eager to step into our snares.
You gasp, sucking in the poisoned air, each breath scorching your insides with liquid fire from throat to lungs. Every cell in your body is engulfed in maddening pain, as if you are being doused in molten metal, skinned alive, and subjected to yet another form of torture. You hear sounds coming from somewhere far away, the moans of your people, the shuffling of bare feet, and light footsteps slowly getting closer. Rogue traitor, a long way. Why was the other? A lot of the times the voice acting doesn't make sense sometimes. A long-awaited meeting indeed. You can barely see anything through the haze of agony, but you still remember the voice well. The voice of the Xenos who devastated your capital world. Marazai's face is hidden behind a helmet. I think I pronounced that right. But his tone leaves no room for doubt. He is smirking. Irlet, who is writhing in pain next to you, is barely able to breathe out. No. What have you done? Are you dissatisfied, my kin? I promised that you would have your precious craft world survivors, and so... I thought we had something going! I might even be there to witness your jubilant reunion. Servo drives wine under the tech priest's scarlet robe in a dogged but fruitless attempt to lift his body. The inferior flesh has betrayed me. You must have punished it poorly, Iron Monkey. No matter. As a captive, you will learn how to apply the art of torture to make it fear the very thought of betrayal. Marazai takes a close look at your companion screaming in agony, then gestures nonchalantly to someone who you cannot see, bringing in the injectors. The monkey I promised to Tervintaes are among them. I do not want these wretches to move an inch until they are in the hands of the arch machinator. As for you, there's a disturbing gleam in the Draken's eyes. You will have your share of paralysis streams too, but I am going to keep you are far too precious to be surrendered to a madman playing with fire. Guru crossing me again. Marzai clicks his tongue and shakes his head. You disappoint me, Monkey. I have heard the pleas of millions and the curses of billions. You can do better. His last words fill your head like the deafening echo of a ship's sirens. The gas creeps deeper into your lungs, eating away at them hungrily as the agony spreads down your every limb. You are suffocating. Are you enjoying the sensation? I had this poison made for you. Who could have thought that a monkey would one day earn such an honor? A special gift from a draken. But you're suffering. He leans closer. I knew the taste would be exquisite were I to add a touch of the Drukhari's talent for extracting anguish. However, there will be time for that later. No matter how I wish to play with you all one after another. I need you for a purpose, Rogue Trader. Kamara awaits you, all of you. Mandrakes, take them, leave none behind. So Irolet betrayed us. Some people would actually do anything to get their kin back. So. Your consciousness emerged from an ocean of darkness and nightmares, as if someone's powerful hand reached into its depths and brought you into the light. In the dark room, long and angular shadows move around and exchange remarks. One of the shadows approaches you, ripping apart the veil of pain and revealing features that look familiar to you. Okay, this place looks kind of cool. You are awake, Monkey. Marazai's voice is sickeningly sweet. He is looking at you with idle interest, rolling a soft and milky-colored object from one hand to the other. Our toxin masters spared no efforts to drag you out of the induced dream. I must commend the Nightmare Weavers. The emanations of fear you exuded in your delirium are worthy of the highest praise. However, it is time to finish what you were brought here for. It is time to work for the good of the Cabal, Rogue Trader. Now, what do you want from me? Only the truth, Monkey. So very simple, is it not? A little honesty before the powers that be. I have the tools to extract the most coveted mysteries from the deepest recesses of your mind, but I am not interested in your personal secrets. I only want that which will protect my Cabal. Why am I still alive? Good question. You are my tool, you see, a sharp and narrow scalpel that I will use to cut away the festering boil on the body of my Cabal. I spared no expense to set up this performance. The witnesses, the spies, the agents, and a small bargain to guarantee the result. Now, all that is required of you is that you quietly play your part. I will even go so far as to put you in your native surroundings, in a manner of speaking. But if I see you stepping out of your role, I will make sure that you bitterly regret it. Might be able to play my role better if I actually knew what it was. Mazrai is silent for a few moments, playing with a mysterious object in his hand. You, Monkey, hate creatures alien to your kind, and this hatred is fueled by primal fear and awareness of your insignificance. To us, you are cattle that exist to be butchered. To entertain us. Sometimes we use you in our little games, but to involve you filthy brutes in the politics of Kamara, let alone be in feuds between the Cabals, there are few worse ways to bring dishonor to oneself and one's Cabal. From the first day I saw you, I knew you were being controlled by another hand, far too experienced and flexible to belong to another monkey. You stayed ahead of me and Tazura, anticipated our moves, fought back with surprising skill, and I can guess... No, I know exactly how you were able to know so much. Only one creature was sufficiently aware of our tactics and raid plans. You helped me expose her. And restore the Reaving Tempest to its former favor. I have a secret for you. Something your spies and agents failed to uncover. Something about the tone of your voice makes Mazurai freeze and then come closer and lean almost into your face. His black eyes greedily devour your slightest movement, and his voice drops. His black eyes greedily devour your slightest movement, and his voice drops to a mocking whisper. Very well. I am listening. I could easily just be like, I'm gonna be a dick and BAM! But he feels he's so smart. I'm gonna strike him in the face. Lightning reflexes failed to save the stunned Kabbalite. You smash your forehead into the pale face in front of you. The crunch of broken cartilage drowned out by the frenzied hissing of the Drukhari. Unbearable pain washes over you, but even in its crimson haze, you can still make out his eyes' twisted face and the patch of blood spreading beneath his nose. Drukhari gestures to one of the shadows near you, and your head is forced backward. Mazurai brings the hand holding the strange object closer. You manage to make out a translucent, glossy skin, bluish, pulsating organs beneath, and a little head with serrated jaws before the Drukhari pushes the larva into your face. Oh, so this one I'm not going to be able to do anyways? Wow. Sensing warmth, the creature springs into motion a moment later as it blindly pokes at your skin. It discovers your nostril and rushes forward, stretching the skin and tearing through the mucous membrane. Unbearable pain overwhelms you as the larva begins to force its way through the soft tissue and cartilage, each of its movements causing a crunching noise to reverberate through your skull. The creature greedily bites into your flesh and moves ever upward, past the bridge of your nose, past your eyes, and then something alien invading your consciousness. Sounds like I'm getting hit by a mind flare tadpole again. Darkness clouds your eyes. The sensation of an alien presence does not relent. This is not consciousness mind, but something primitive yet unbelievably strong in its unknowable pursuit. It is crawling around in your thoughts, scratching them with its sides and exchanging their shape. Perhaps all this is but just a bad dream. Quirk of the intellect exhausted by endless troubles. A colony of a mind too weak for the burden it was made to carry. A stray light dawns at the edge of your perception.
You have disappointed us, rogue trader von Valancius.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Received an astropathic message from Dargana. Security Scalander reports a Xenos raid against a merchant ship. Reported the Xenos leader will be heading an attack on the Paris world Grantis. Okay, this is. Ugh.
I always keep my options open.
We have identified the breed of Xenos that pose this threat. The Eldari, humanity's ancient and insidious foes. I focused all my attention on investigating the attacks across your protectorate. I suspected that there was something bigger behind the Xenos.
Let us not
But
dawdle.
I was that you were the only soul who managed to escape the trap. Huh? You might have deceived me. Explain yourself, Ellen. Talk. Why is there a shard of Kruderek in your chamber?
Keep your wits about you.
You are accused of consorting with Xenos, betraying the Imperium, and neglecting the interests of humankind. The Tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
And here comes our principal witness, the rogue trader himself. Heinrichs gives you a cold look. If the presented evidence was not enough to convince you, this testimony will conclude this confusing case full of oath-breaking, lies, and a heresy. You drag this boy into the trial and now expect someone to will lend an ear to a lowly heretic's testimony? I thought better of you, Interrogator von Kalix. I was so very wrong. Enough. Let him speak. The sooner this business is concluded, the better. Then let us continue. Shielded by the powers of the warrant trade of the Imperium, Theodore von Valencia has more than once allowed himself. He's dead. So this is obviously... Yeah, this is obviously a hallucination. She plunged her entire protectorate into apostasy and heresy, including the current rogue trader, and went out of her way to prevent the Inquisition and me personally from maintaining order inside the Expanse. Ooh, I have a 50-50. Did the rogue trader admit to fraternizing with the Xenos? Why is Lord Inquisitor here in the Remnant Courts to... Wait, something's wrong here. Why are you all here? Where's Marzai? What happened? Save scum. It's a 50-50 chance, so this is perfectly fine.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
You are accused of consorting with
I'll save here.
Xenos, betraying the Imperium for your neglecting the interests of humankind. Come closer.
You try to recall anything at all, but your thoughts keep swirling like a turbulent maelstrom in your head, and searing pain grips your temples. Onyx bends over you with a crooked smile. Rogue Trader, are you all right, or was your heretical association with Xenos so disrupted? The Inquisitor leans forward slightly at the sight of your anguish. For a brief moment, the boredom in your eyes is gone. It was amusing, but the joke has outstayed its welcome. It is painfully obvious this heretic is dancing to your tune. His word against mine? You had lost before you even unsheathed your blade, Heinrichs. Not need worry, Lord Captain. It was not my intention to bring up unsupported claims. Rogue Trader uncovered the crimes of Eldarian, the most important agri world on the Von Valancius Protectorate, which feeds many Imperium colonies in the Expanse. But instead of purging the planet of the Xenos Menace, he allowed the Inhumans to take refuge in the shadow of his power. They are corrupting Xeon society even as we speak, and who knows, perhaps another rebellion will not be long in coming. The Rogue Trader's ties to the Drukhari, a different subspecies of Eldari, are just as obvious. Who else could help him divine the carefully prepared plans of the Drukhari, if not the other Drukari? On Von Valancius always ended up in the location of the next Drukhari raid, knowing for certain where they were going to strike. The only Xenos plans I'm aware of is the ones where they play foul games with my head. Indeed. Xavier, he shoots the interrogator an amused look. What do you think he's talking about? He is obviously trying to disrupt the trial. I suggest you watch your tongue and behave yourself. At this point, the tribunal probably wants to know what the true intentions of the Von Valancius dynasty are. The Rogue Trader claims he has been waging war against the Drukhari this entire time, except was there really a war, or was it another carefully staged performance? Another 50-50. Okay. Now let me explain what exactly happened as Zircon Von Valancius personally invited the Drukhari to his worlds and then used their strength and resources to sow chaos in the Expanse to gain leverage over his rivals. It is very convenient to play to the victim while working with those who would rob neighborhoods. Oh, dear God. Do I have anything that ups my will? +5 fellowship. What's my persuasion? Oh. Okay, yeah, that was definitely not gonna do it. Okay, I have nothing. Sounds good.
I always keep my options open.
The tribunal is waiting for your explanations.
Really?
The tribunal is waiting for your explanations. Come closer.
Oh, does it really matter? Oh, it does. Okay. Mostly wanted to test that. Okay, so if I don't start doing willpower tests, I will not be able to continue willpower tests.
The tribunal is waiting.
Well, I instantly failed. Come on, game.
Waiting for your explanation.
I might just do that drinking game again. Yep, let's do the drinking game again. For every failed test. One. I take a drink. Every failed test, I take a drink. Cheers, Dad. We can do this, Jet.
The tribunal is waiting for your explanation.
Oh, man. It's a 50-50 chance, and I think I've only passed it like two times now out of like, what, 6? So much for 50-50, right? But no, I understand that just because it's 50-50 doesn't mean it's going to be 50-50. Okay. That one was a misclick. That was entirely a misclick.
I always have a backup plan.
The tribunal is waiting for your explanation.
Come on! God, how many of these tests do I have to go through? Jeez.
The tribunal is waiting for your
Oh my god! So much for 50-50. I failed more than half of these. Come on, game! It's a 50-50! Not a 20-80? Your way?
The tribunal is waiting for...
Oh my god! I am a filthy slave scummer, but this is ridiculous. It's a 50-50 chance and I failed most of them.
The tribunal
Like
is
3/4 of them.
Explanations.
If not even half. Maybe even 4/5 of them. I have a 50% chance. How have I failed 4/5 of them? Good God!
The tribunal
It's literally gonna be 5 o'clock in the morning by this rate.
Come.
Before I can even get through all of them. I'm even taking small sips of this because this is like 12% wine. I've got to have something that increases my wisdom. Or not wisdom, my willpower. Do I have like a consumable? Ooh. No. Do I really not have anything that ups my willpower? Like, by 5 at all. Anything? Ooh, nice. I'm at 50 now. Okay, there's that at least. Each time, the wearer gains +5 willpower each time their abilities affect an ally. Okay, well, it doesn't affect...
Rise to the top, or get left in the
Tribunal
Okay.
is waiting for your
I have a 60% chance now. Oh my god!
The Tribunal is waiting for your explanation.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Heinrich's face contorts monstrously. His skin stretches to the limit across the bones of his skull, his voice ringing with fury. Kaimorag, do not try to squeeze between the strands of the web, Monkey. Do what you are brought here for. Are you really saying your war with the Drukhari was not a hoax? Then how did you and your foolish subjects know the coordinates of the enemy ships every time? How did you know their targets? Do you think your expert on all things Xenos was shrewd enough to divine the carefully devised plan of the Cabal's finest? No. Only other Drukhari could do that. And even then, only a few. This means you were in collusion with them. Bull-headed stubbornness does not befit a man of your pedigree, rogue trader, but since you have decided to deny everything, I will summon another witness. I am sure everyone will find it interesting to explore this sordid story from another angle. Irlet silently takes a graceful step forward. If the court so desires, my speech will run like a river and wash away your doubts. I found a shard of my home in the rogue trader's chambers. An entire craft world vanished among the stars, the only clue to its fate resting in the hands of this monkey. That was when I began to suspect they had something to do with the misfortune that had befallen my Cruderak. Oh dear. Do not be deceived by his breed. There is a cunning predator lurking behind the fluttering of fragile butterfly wings. The monkey before you is a bizarre amalgamation of qualities not usually inherent in his feeble species. He has mastered the mysteries of many of his world's cultures, the secrets of the universe, and ancient artifacts, the fine art of war, the intricacies of deceit, all are embodied in a single monkey, however hard it may be to believe. However, the thread that bound our paths broke the moment I realized the monkey's involvement in the disappearance of my home. To flee the rogue trader, I tracked down and eliminated his chief tracker, who has pursued our kin in this part of the galaxy for many years, and thus earned clemency before his court. So Achilles did not simply vanish, you helped him disappear. I say he had only himself to blame, an agent who cannot recognize an impending threat. Henrix nods with satisfaction, noticing your reaction, or rather, the lack of it. The court has been presented with enough evidence, and I hope no one is harboring any doubts as to the guilt of the Von Valancius dynasty, but let us allow the rogue trader to say his final word. We are all curious to know what you have gleaned from this inquiry. I hope it succeeded in spoiling your little show, Marazai. All you had to do was submit, you useless monkey. Trust me, you will pay for your antics 100 times over. You like jokes, do you? I will cut your filthy mouth wide open from ear to... Enough. Wow, Jesus. That took forever to do. After the spell is lifted, staggering pain pierces your body, darkness clouds your vision, and nausea creeps up your throat, but the wounds you manage to forget soon remind you that you are still alive. I got through all of it! Oh, that was so frustrating. Because when I first looked through my equipment, I apparently missed the +10 to my willpower, but instantly failed the first check when I equipped it. But now we're good. Archon Najrakai. Muffled clapping tears you from the vice of agony. The Drukhari in the center. Oh God. That's a female Drukhari? That looks like a male. Like, look at that square chin. Bro. I have never seen a female with a square chin before. It must be a trans. The Drukhari, a Draken of the Cabal of the Reaving Tempest has been cast down by his own ineptitude in an attempt to take part in Thylian Icalathrael. Never did I think that my eyes were destined to behold the greatest disgrace for a Dark One, a trueborn humbled by a lowly creature before the Council of Archons. Look at Irlet. Irlet absorbs every word, occasionally wincing in pain and covering her weeping wounds. Her posture and gestures are full of tension. Like prey cornered by a pack of predators, Irlet shrinks under the hungry stares of those around her. Look at Mazrai. There's genuine terror in Mazrai's gaze, but his face remains impassive and calm. At one point, he catches your eye, and you can clearly see he is lusting for blood. Your blood. Look at the Drukhari on the throne. One half of his face. Oh, it is a female. Or it is a male. Okay. It said female. Yeah, whatever. Thing. Hold on. Oh, okay, apparently I missed something. The Xenos elaborate armor is decorated with skulls and patches of human skin impaled on countless blades and hooks. He carries himself with authority and ease, as though he is a ruler who holds the threads of a fate of all those present tightly in his grasp. I doubt I'm gonna pass this. Holy shit! Oh, thank you, Lord! Holy flubber nuggets! Anyways, the Xenos is wearing armor encrusted with jewels and stands calmly next to the speakers. Such behavior is typical of the Xenos occupying the higher tiers of the Drukhari hierarchy, which means you are facing one of the Archons. Oh my god! I ruled a 2! For once, my low rolling succeeded. Listen to the conversation. With great respect to mighty Nazrakai, Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, first among the chosen, voice of the Overlord of the Dark City, bringer of demise, conqueror of 100 worlds. Nazrakai dismisses Marzrai like a bothersome fly. The Council of Archons has heard enough platitudes. Drakan Marzrai and no longer wishes to. Sly intrigues, ruthless chill to jagged eyes turned lips. Of vitriol verbose, the cut and thrust, keep time with fate's own machinations grave, but whose deft footwork leads to naught but dust, while from its brutal finish none can save. This play the puppet master granted me, through murky stalls, a path oblingingly. The great puppet master has Vect himself invited you to this chamber. The Archon chokes on his own words, but quickly regains his composure. No matter, you may be our guest, Arabenia, but you are merely a spectator in this performance, and spectators do not belong on this stage. As you undoubtedly know, do not interfere. All right. No matter what, I'm gonna go with it. Look at the Eldar who interrupted the trial. Okay. The right motley, the hollow suit, the mask hiding its owner's face, and the graceful, subtle movements. Before you stands a harlequin. Another representative of the multi-faced Eldari race. The Xenos catches your eye and nods. For a moment, the play of shadows on the mask appears to twist its expression into a mischievous grin. Oh, the Harlequin are freaking wicked. Recall what you know about Vect. You have heard many gruesome tales about the atrocities of the Drukhari, but the cruelest and vilest always involved Asdrubal Vect, the Archon of the Cabal of the Black Heart, the supreme overlord of Kamara, and the most dangerous of all his dark kin. Oh, hey. There's Ela. Yeah, she's injured, apparently. Listen to the conversation. It has been a long time since the Obsidian Court last saw such an entertaining spectacle as this. The accusations flung at Archon Iramis may be serious, but I see no reason to attempt to delve into their substance. Marazai's eyes widened, filled with astonishment and disbelief. He seems to have been certain of the outcome and did not expect what he was hearing now. His lips twist in an enraged snarl, hatred directed at the Xenos on the throne, yet it finds no outlet under the gazes of the dozens of Drukhari in the chamber. The arena will make you answer for this insult to the court. The arena will strip you of your titles and your skin, and the contenders' blows will break your bones and your pride. Nothing but blood and suffering will wash away the shame that Khan has brought upon himself this day. With a hiss of rage, Mazarai undraws his blades, preparing to fight back. The Archon nods in satisfaction and makes an unfamiliar gesture. Oh, dear God. He didn't just kill Irilette, did he? Oh, no. Makes an unfamiliar gesture. The guards draw closer to you. Let us return to you. The Harlequin's laughter interrupts the Archon and echoes under the vaults of the chamber in a resounding baritone. And all the masks upon their marks now stand. The slave of vanity the spire ascends. The thief and traitor cast downward by her hand. Unbeknownst to all, their fate depends upon a lead unseen, a player green. Is this how you treat the hospitality of Kamara? Arabenia? The Archon angrily balls his fist, the shadow of his wrath hanging over the Eldari interloper like a thunder cloud. I thought your words were worth more. You insult me by interrupting the trial again. Xenos sweeps into a theoretical bow without taking his eyes off Nazrakel's face. I misclicked. Oh, fudge nuggets. I'll have to look at it in my history. The world is an impenetrable haze. Okay. You lie motionless. No, you rest. And the murky gloom slowly dissolving. Away, you vulture. This is not your prey. Oh, it's the strain. Oh, it's the Harlequin. A vaguely familiar voice reaches you through the curtain of darkness, but your disobedient thoughts refuse to reveal where and when you have heard it before. Was it just recently or 100 lifetimes ago? And the trembling coming from your legs is replaced with a violent jerking motion, and then it finally stops. From this phantasmagoria retreat and deftly seize my merchant vagabond, the puppet master's string left dangling again rise up to take your place and dance. A spark ignites in the darkness, and its light ruthlessly cuts through the gloom that envelops you. An ugly image of the reality around you assaults your retina. You can feel your body again and realize it is filled with pain. Your shoulder is sore from an infection. Until I get a cup of recap, my vital status is yet to be determined. Alas, the bliss of death will save you not. The swirling waltz of chance and gloom you'll dance. A prickling sensation burns your shoulder, and the darkness... Oh, really? I even have a decent corrals, too. Thought I did. And the darkness at last fully withdraws from your mind whatever the infection was. It is making your heart beat a frenzied tattoo and your pupils narrow so that you now register every detail of the disgusting place in which you have found yourself in merciless clarity. Feel your body. Holy. You immediately regret this decision. Every inch of your body is suffering. There is a dull, debilitating pain in your head caused by chemicals of some kind. Your body is covered in deep cuts made either for fun or with sinister intent. All of your organs appear to be intact, but the same cannot be said for your blood. You have lost a great deal. Finally, the strange gnawing spasm occasionally flares at the base of your skull. It is not severe, but for some reason, it is what concerns you most of all. All your equipment is gone, as are your shoes. You do not even have a knife at hand to fend off enemies, or to open your veins. Look around. You are surrounded by the dead, numerous corpses, mutilated bodies and pieces thereof. Humans, Drukhari, and other Xenos unfamiliar to you lies motionless in this gruesome mortuary. Look at your rescuer. Your eyes refuse to focus on the blurry figure of the person who came to your aid. He appears to be tall, and your mind emphatically refuses to continue, for every moment of concentration causes you suffering. I've seen you somewhere before. Who are you? A dreamless gear of death, deliverance, illuminating will, and agony. Where am I? Among the shadows and the wings you lie, where taut are pulled the puppet master's strings. The stranger intricately links his fingers to mimic the tools of a puppeteer. My companions, where are they? Not here, the roles have been decided now, but if you play your part, perhaps the plot will draw you back together, or to do. Oh hey, I got a gun. And this overture in verse, the final lines. The merchant's time to tread the boards has come. Embark you now upon your pilgrimage, and take my parting gift. Humble pop. A stranger deposits something in your hand. It disappears into the twilight. Attempt to rise. You may have commanded multiple planets of millions of lives in your former life, but in this new reality, not even your own feet will obey you. As if to punish you for your arrogance, your disobedient limbs send a sharp jolt of pain up your body. Oh God. Remember all the people whose lives depend on you. Oh, damn! Hundreds of faces flash before your mind's eye. Friends, subjects, and companions, the universe is cruel and full of darkness, and your will and determination are the only barrier between your loved ones and its crushing apathy and brutality. You have no right to die, not here and not now. Resoluteness floods your veins like incandescent plasma, and you make another attempt to get up. Your bare feet feel like they are stuffed with rags and refuse to obey. You have to draw upon all your willpower to suppress the rebellion and stand upright. The pain that engulfs your whole body immediately makes you question the wisdom of this act of defiance. Oh my God. I am hurt, apparently. But chat, I do actually unfortunately, now need to get going.